Hello. Hello. Thank you for joining me today. So, today I feel guided to speak about dreams and repetitive cycles and how it's all connected, right? So, have you ever noticed that? Well, for one, do you remember your dreams? Because I remember my dreams, and I know that in your dreams, it's real familiar, right? It's like kind of like the earth we're experiencing here, but different in its own way. And then sometimes in ways that it doesn't make sense, it is different, but it is familiar to us, right? Our subconscious. So, what I wanted to touch on is, have you ever noticed that in your dreams sometimes it's like you're going somewhere but you can never get there, or you're lost, like you get lost along the way? And then if you kind of connect that to our waking life, it's like we don't always know where we're going, when we'll reach there, or where we'll even end up. So sometimes we overlook lessons that were meant for us, and we don't quite pay attention to what this journey here is teaching us, right? It's usually overlooked by our human emotions. A lot of the time we let our human emotions get the best of us, and so we overlook our dreams, we overlook what we are trying to say to ourselves, right? We have those repetitive dreams. It's like a warning to us, right? It's like a warning to us, from us, because it's like, girl or boy, it's like, we're gonna go through this one more time. I'm gonna take you back down this hill to see if you can fetch this pot of water, pick up what you're supposed to be learning from the lesson, right? Because oftentimes we don't look at the things that are happening to us as learning experiences. We look at them as like punishments, or like, things we would rather not deal with, instead of accepting the fact that we are here to learn, and all of our experiences, whether good or bad, is all about perception, and we should be learning from these experiences instead of sitting in that energy of sadness, or whatever the energy of what you're going through is, right? For you. I would have these dreams where it's like I was in my neighborhood, but I was lost. And then it's like the further I go, I would get worse lost. And then I would know every time I'm gonna have this dream, because it's like, I see the neighborhood and I'm like, man, here we go again. In the dream, I'm like so disturbed, right? So it's like, and then, okay, so the other day, right before I went to bed, it's like I had this like feeling, like I was just like, oh my gosh, like I feel like I'm gonna dream, because there's this specific town, there's like this specific city that I cannot stand. I haven't dreamt about that city in a while, but like every time I go there, it's like I just feel physically just disturbed, because it's always a situation like I'm lost and I'm trying to get back home, and there's always some kind of like being lost and trying to look for or trying to get home, but then the road that is meant to take me home is like different, right? For example, I used to have this dream a while ago where I would be going, okay, so on my way home, I have to say on my way home because it's the same place in the dream. So I would be trying to get home, and I would have to pass through this jungle, and And so when I was younger, these dreams started when I first had my son, and I was like on my own. And when I was younger, like the animals would try to attack my son and attack me, and I would like have to defend myself. Like at first I was too scared to drive past, I'm not gonna lie, like I wouldn't drive through it. I would try to find another way, but I always had to go through the darkness to get to the other side. And so I eventually kept doing it over and over again. I remember one time one of them tried to bite my son, and I held the dog or wolf or whatever it was, his mouth wide open. I'm like, leave my son alone. And there would always be some like apes and shit, like, yo. But then I noticed recently when I dream about that place, there's no more animals, there's no more anything to scare me. I just go right through, right? And then hence the dreams with school. Like, it's like, because this is school, right? So it's like, are you graduating? Are you stuck in the same grade? It sounds so funny and weird, but like, these things are real. Because I remember I was in the same grade for so long, like in my dreams. And then when I graduated finally in my dreams, I noticed that like my intuition here, oh my goodness, like the kitty has so much cat fur flying. I noticed that my intuition here had heightened. So it's like some of the stuff that we deal with, it's like it's all connected. It's like ourselves. It's like we are trying to communicate with ourselves the only way we know how to, right? So when we have those repetitive dreams, we know, hey, there's something going on that we are going to experience again because we did not learn from this experience the last time. Hence why we see that we always kind of meet the same soul in a different vessel, or we run into the same situations, like financially or with anything, you know what I mean? Like when it kind of seems like your life is like looping, but then you're noticing that not only is your life looping, but your dreams kind of loop too, right? Kind of, yeah, your dreams kind of loop too, because it's like right before you go in that spiral, like try to pay attention to your dreams. It's like there's always a warning sign right before that, right? And I just felt really guided to come and speak on this because I meant to make this video earlier, but the kids were a little loud today and I was doing some loading. Oh my gosh, okay, so I'm thinking that like maybe I'm doing pretty good with the baby dolls now, so I could try to like sell some. So I pre-ordered Lennon. Ooh, I'm excited to make him. And I was thinking about ordering some more kits and like actually put because the one that I bought before, like from Bountiful Baby and stuff, I kept one and then I'm gifting another one, right? And then I'm gifting the other babies that I painted, and then I'm keeping some for myself for like really spiritual reasons, for my collection, and because they're so calm and soothing, right? Like I really love the aroma, like the lavender, just really helps me a lot. But so yeah, I'm thinking about like maybe paying for my own nursery on reborns.com and putting up some babies for sale. I have some in my cart that I want to buy. My thing is my thing is with the things that I have, the ones that I have in my car, I'm just trying to think, like, I don't know what's like in demand, like what like people like do you like the pre-ordered kits, or do you like the regular kits, or do you like the cuddle bodies? Because I don't mind doing cuddle bodies or cuddle babies, and then do a few. Her tongue is so spiky. Do a few like little vinyl ones, or like yeah, because I want to do silicone eventually, but like I don't think I'm that great right now, so I'm gonna like just work on the vinyls, which I think I'm getting better. I mean, I get better with each one I do, right? So I want to start selling, so I could hopefully hear how other people feel about the dolls when they get them. Like, do you feel as calm as I feel? Like, is the lavender Hey, Moonlight Chillax girlfriend, is the lavender like making you feel calm? You know, can you feel the energy from the crystal? Sorry, I'm pretty sure I have Moonling's fur on my eye, but okay. And you know, it's so funny because my son just brushed her today, but clearly, you know, the hair's flying everywhere. But yeah, I'm just trying to see because I want to make sure that when I do start selling the reborns, like they're like perfect. Like I don't want to give people like foolishness. You know what I mean? Like I want to make sure I'm doing a great job, so you know you will enjoy them as much as I do, because I think I'm enjoying them so much, especially because like I'm birthing them like literally, and then I'm putting so much energy into them, which makes me tired, which is why I barely make videos anymore, because it's just like when I'm painting the doll, it's like I'm just in this zone kind of, and then I kind of don't come out of that zone until I'm done, or until I'm done rooting. Although the rooting takes a while because look, I stabbed my finger like 1,000 times today and yesterday. So I'm trying to like do the stabbing grab, but I don't really like doing the stabbing grab method because like it doesn't go where I want it to go, and it doesn't always pick up. So then like yeah. So yeah. But yeah, I'm really, really, really excited to make these babies and see how they make you guys feel. But yeah, I just had to get up and talk about the dreams because I was supposed to do it earlier, didn't, and then I was trying to go to sleep, but it's like my guides were just like, tell them about the dreams. So I'm like, I don't know, hey, let me get up and tell them about the dreams. Maybe there's someone that's wondering about their dreams and they might stumble across this video and be like, oh, is that why I keep having this dream? Yes, your dream's trying to tell you something about a situation, and then remember that dreams don't walk straight. So just because you're having the same dream about like you leaving a grocery store or something doesn't mean it's food related. Like, you know what I mean? Like, dreams don't really walk straight. So you have to kind of like connect your dream to your waking life, and then connect the dots and see what's up. You know. Because I really do be having dreams I'm in the grocery store. Like I remember I used to have these dreams that I was in the grocery store and then I'd be doing groceries with my kid and I'd see my grandma. And I'd be like, grandma? And then I'd be trying to avoid her in the aisle. I don't really know why I'd be avoiding her. Ooh, and then you know what's so funny? Because I told my goddaughter today, because I was like, I only ever dream about my grandma in church, but then I was like, oh yeah, other than that one time I told her that I dreamt about her on a ship. Yeah, and the ship was like sinking for some reason. I knew how to get off the ship, but I was pretending I didn't because I wanted to spend time with her. It was very weird. But yeah, I forgot about the grocery stores ones. Yeah, I would see her at the grocery store and I would pretend I don't see her and I would try to like do our groceries fast, but then like for some reason we'd always meet at the checkout lane. It's so weird. And then we'd be in this random store, but then like the stores that I go into in my dreams, oddly enough, they're like always the same exact store. And do you know that I'm always dreaming I'm in a toy store? Always. It's always this spiritual store with this African lady. I think she's like Nigerian, and then like and then there's this man there. Always. And then it's like in the dream, like it's like mostly the man is talking to me, but like she's kind of just like showing me the rings. And she's like, you know, this ring, or he's like, this ring is for like, I don't know, like money, attract money, and this is for like power, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm in the dream, I'm like, what? Yeah. No, I always have those dreams. Always. But I'm thinking that like, maybe the toy store is because like, I'm making dolls, and I was meant to make baby dolls, you know what I'm saying? And then maybe the spiritual part is because my dolls have crystals in them, and they're like super, super spiritual. I'm like, not spiritual in the way that they have like souls or like other entities, but like spiritual in the way that they're like high vibrational and they offer lots of love and give the essence of love and abundance. So like I think that's a super duper big win. I'm like, see, and I'm always in the mall, and you know what's so funny? I was just telling my daughter like my goal is to like have like a little like hospital nursery thingy in a mall, so everyone can come to my store and see my babies, and then like you can adopt a baby. You know what I mean? I think that's super, super cool. Like super, super cool. Like I would love to do that. Like my dream is just be painting all day, every day, because I love painting and making dolls. Like if I had known that I would was gonna enjoy it this much, I would have started a long time ago. So I wish I knew, but I didn't. Guys, I just wanted to show you. This is Moonlight. She's very big. Okay, guys. Well, thanks so much for listening to me. Let me know about your dreams and how you feel about your dreams. Are you going on repetitive cycles in your dreams? Have you ended any cycle? What kind of dreams do you have? Do you live other lives in your dreams? Do you remember in your dream? I literally in my dreams remember like setting up like the future kind of like I remember I'm like my daughter's gonna freaking love this shit in real life. And then I woke up and I'm like, what? Right? Like, do you remember doing stuff like that? Like setting things up for like the future and then it's like waiting to get there? Dreams are so cool. Like the whole mind, everything, it's cool. Well, have a great day filled with lots of love and abundance. Bye.